Hello chess lovers, I have a very beautiful game for you played at World Blitz Championship 2017, with the white pieces playing Li Chao and his opponent is Wang Hao. Li Chao started with d4 and knight f6 by Wang Hao, c4, e6 and knight f3. Looks like white is avoiding Nimzo-Indian defense, which can arise after knight c3, bishop b4. But now after knight f3, if a move like bishop b4, then white can play bishop d2 or knight d2, Bogo Indian defense. But instead, after knight f3, we see d5 by Wang Hao. e3, b6, knight c3, bishop d6, b3, both players are going to fianchetto to their bishops. Black castles kingside, bishop b2, bishop b7, bishop d3, knight d7, white castles kingside and rook e8, black is preparing e5, a4 and there it goes e5. Black wants to open up this h2 b8 diagonal. D takes e5, knight takes e5 and knight takes e5. Well, actually playing knight b5 is better. At some point white can exchange the knight with this bishop, which can be very dangerous in some variations. But after knight takes e5, we see an exchange on e5. Rook c1, d4, e takes d4, queen takes d4. Black is gradually managing to gain advantage. Now the threat is bishop takes h2 check, followed by queen h4 and knight g4. This is going to be terrible for white, that's why we see g3, but at the same time this g3 move is weakening the h1 a8 diagonal. Here comes rook d8, now the bishop is under attack, bishop b1, and not a good move by Wang Hao, queen d2. Black has a huge advantage, and when organizing the attack, this queen can be very useful. Actually, queen c5 is better. If queen c2, then bishop d4. Try to somehow exploit the weaknesses of light squares. But after bishop b1, we see queen d2. But in return, white also made a mistake and didn't exchange the queens. He played queen c2. And after queen h6, it turns out that white is in trouble. Rook d1 and bishop f3. Black is now threatening queen h3 and checkmate white king. We see an exchange on d8, queen f5, controlling the h3 square, but now comes the knight, knight g4, threatening checkmate in 1. h4, looks like white has solved all the problems, but here comes a fantastic move by Wang Hao. You can pause the video and try to find his next move. Ready? Well, if you have already watched one of my videos where Vera Menchik went for a similar sacrifice, definitely you could find this queen takes h4 move. The idea is that if g takes h4, then bishop h2 checkmate. Look at how black pieces are dominating the position. But after queen takes h4, white captured on h7, a desperate move. Here simply black recaptured and white resigned. If bishop takes h7, then king takes h7 and black is simply a piece up, and this is a winning endgame for black. Your comments and questions please. I hope that you enjoyed this fantastic queen sacrifice on h4. Good luck.